if you see, got our pearls and our laughter too. The search for facts is always new. In this place we keep it real, classy vibes and joyful zeal. Join the journey, it's just begun. We shine brighter than the sun. Hit the light and share the vibe. Crush those pearls, let's take the ride. Hell is here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear. Spreading truth is what we do. So hit subscribe and join the crew. With every search we pave the way. Together we will save the day. With every laugh we lift our hearts. In the search we all take part. Thank you all for standing strong. Together we belong. Hit the light and share the vibe. Crush those pearls, let's take the ride. Come in here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear. With every laugh we lift our hearts. In the search we all take part. Thank you all for standing strong. Together we belong. Hit the light and share the vibe. Crush those pearls, let's take the ride. Come in here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear.
The pearls were bound together through the storm and darkest weather. We search high, we search low, together everywhere we go. Justin's here and he's going live with the best fans by my side. We're a family, we hold strong. Together we can right the wrong. We clutch them pearls, we shine like stars. Searching wide, spreading love afar. Every stream, every heartfelt plea. We are one in this community. Daily grind, but we're not stopping. Pearls around the world just popping. With each view and every share, we send hope and show we care. We clutch them pearls, we shine like stars. Searching wide, spreading love afar. Every stream, every heartfelt plea. We are one in this community. Daily grind, but we're not stopping. Pearls around the world just popping. With each view and every share, we send hope and show we care. We clutch them pearls, we shine like stars. Searching wide, spreading love afar. Every stream, every heartfelt plea. We are one in this community. In the night or in the day, girls will light and lead the way. Justin's heart and your support. Together we will hold the fort. Lilly grind, but we're not stopping. Pearls around the world just popping. With each view and every share, we send hope and show we care.
Together with the truth you see. Got our pearls and our laughter too. The search for facts is always new. In this place we keep it real. Classy vibes and joyful zeal. Join the journey, it's just begun. We shine brighter than the sun. Hit the like and share the vibe. Clutch those pearls, let's take the ride. Comments here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear. Defending truth is what we do. So hit subscribe and join the crew. With every search we pave the way. Together we will save the day. Defending truth is what we do. So hit subscribe and join the crew. With every search we pave the way. Together we will save the day. With every laugh we lift our hearts. In the search we all take part. Thank you all for standing strong. Together we belong. Hit the like and share the vibe. Clutch those pearls, let's take the ride. Comments here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear. Hit the like and share the vibe. Clutch those pearls, let's take the ride. Comments here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear.
Well, hello, my beautiful pearls. Thank you so much for joining me. Really do appreciate your time. You could have chosen to be anywhere on YouTube. You have a lot of options, anywhere on the internet, anywhere in thy world, and you chose to be right here. I know your time is very valuable, and I do appreciate you spending some time with me. Today is June 4th. 2025. It is currently 8 p.m. on the East Coast of the United States. Camera a little bit. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. Let's fix this. I think I made it worse. Hold on. Trying to fix my little camera here. Okay. Hello, everyone. Good to see you all. Hope you all are well. It's not 8 p.m. where you are, Uba. It's, what is it? I don't know. Canada is an hour ahead. Aren't you in Canada? Almost forgot to hit that thumbs up. Sheila, don't forget that. Don't forget that. If we get to 1,000 thumbs up, we have a chicken party, and you don't want to miss thy chicken party. Thank you so much, Sheila. Really do appreciate you. Yes, guys, do me a favor. Please hit that thumbs up button. Would greatly appreciate it. Consider sharing this out on your social media page. That always helps out as well. We need as many people to see this as possible. There is a lot of kids missing right now. A lot, to say the very least. And that is one way to help out. Another way, we would love for you to join the Pearl family. Always looking to grow our family here on the Pearls channel. So thank you all so much. Thank you so much, Dirty Diana. Good to see you. Who else we got? Catheter, good to see you. JD, SL, Susan, Jinja, Cindy Lou, Uber, Carol, Janine, Jinja, Lab African Gray, 1-800, Tar, Mama Dukes, Robin, Eileen, Robin Groom, Sherry, Burning Springs, Cindy Lou, 77, Low Red, Ginger Snaps, Golden, Jinja, Tina, Daphne's, Flying Girl, Heidi, Kloops, Rainbow, Carol, Janine, Angel. Yes, I was so tired last night on that last live. Oh my god. I could barely like, but I wanted to go live because there was things breaking and I wanted to go live. I will have another stream after this. Today we will be covering what's going on in Washington State with the 3 little girls who are tragically found deceased. Thank you, Robin. Good to see you. So I haven't got to talk about Lilly and Jack Sullivan in a couple days. Oh, Golden Girl, let me tell you something. What's coming out of Washington right now, it is so bad. Yeah, last night I couldn't say asphyxia. I literally could not say it. When I guess because I've talked about my limes, but still, even sometimes, like I used to not hardly be able to. There was a time where it was hard to speak anything when I was in the midst of it. But now, when I get like tired or if I get sick, like I still like I can sometimes I can see the word, I can hear the word, I just can't get it out. Yeah, Sandy, it's just sad. Hey Hatters, good to see you. I think Justin should do a poll before he comes live and we'll try to guess what color he's wearing. Here's a little secret. Whatever normally you see the text here scrolling, on the bottom, that's usually a pretty similar color I'm wearing. Because I change it with my outfit every day. I could not watch anything yesterday about the 3 precious girls. Oh my god, it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. It really is. All right, guys. So a lot going on right now. With Lilly and Jack, there's not per se a lot going on as far as we know. I'm sure the RCMP are extremely busy. I guarantee you they are. They did have a vigil the other night. We'll get into a little bit of that. They have some new media out on that. I want to talk a little bit about those text messages that were kind of released the other day. Some believe them, some don't. Whatever your opinion, it's fine by me. But I found some things interesting that I still believe. Yeah, Dad still hasn't been found in that case. Yeah. I still believe that Malaya and Daniel are not telling us everything. Because we heard the video the other night of the cousin who was there shortly after the kids went missing. And Malaya allegedly said that she didn't, what was it? It was the safest that she has felt in years. But yet she left. Now, a lot of people says, well, she left because of her baby, she left because of CPS, or she left because of her mother. Now, the CPS thing, I could understand more. I could understand more, right? But if you really feel safe there and your kids were last seen there, then you would think she would have stayed there. Child services won't let him see the baby. Then she said strange things. I just feel this DV thing as I've been through it. So sad. It could be something, but Daniel is saying, you know, different things. Malaya is saying different things, and their actions aren't aligning to what they're saying necessarily. For instance, someone wrote, it was a good point. I think I can pull it up. I think I took a screenshot of it. And I thought this was a very good point. Guys, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. Please share this out. Consider becoming a member of the Pearl family. We would love to have you. Okay, here we go. We're also going to talk about Manny Collins. It is really, really sad what is coming out with Manny Collins. Some very disturbing things. The house is now a crime scene. We'll get into all of that here in just a little bit. But there's something that Manny, he was crying the day before he went missing. Something was really bothering him. And that really breaks my heart. Someone wrote here on not YouTube, Facebook. And it's very, I agree with them wholeheartedly on this. Daniel's own words from his interview last night. Is it just me, or did he low-key throw Malaya under the bus while making himself look really good in the same breath? It's a boy that is missing in Minnesota, Shannon. And they write, maybe she wasn't a good mother. I have no idea, but it's a strange way to talk about someone you love. Quote, Lilly and Jack came to me for everything, never Malaya. The kids only ever went outside with me. Malaya rarely ever took them outside. The kids listened and were well behaved with me. With Malaya, they were wild and she had no control over them. Malaya had no tears. She wasn't scared the kids were gone. Just a look of worry. She got caught for something wrong. Now that one, I think they came from allegedly the text. I was yelling for the kids. Malaya was playing on her phone. That one as well. Regardless, at least the top ones where he has spoken in print and via video, he has said these things. He also talks about how he loves her and he would allegedly always be there for her. I'm telling you, Don Wells 2.0. Yes, Maurice, I'm telling you, I feel like they are putting on a front, the biggest front you've ever seen, and absolutely not trying to fight publicly, but also throwing each other under the bus. And someone has to know something. Someone has to know something. Malaya's safety was in question for some reason. I don't believe Malaya's. I don't believe anybody's. I don't believe that. I just don't think that they're. Listen, somebody you know, is, their safety is at risk or whatever, for God's sakes, call the RCMP stat and report the hell out of them. You know what I mean? That's what you should do. So I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I think they didn't perhaps want that out afterwards. So Malaya wasn't allegedly even at the vigil. She was allegedly there via, what was it, via video? Why would she put all of the lovely dovey stuff on Facebook? She certainly did. She certainly did for a long time, didn't she? She left while the kids were missing, enough said for me to look straight at her. It's too performative. Thank you so much, Robin. Good to see you, my dear. Thank you so very, very much. Oh, you're fine, Sheilani. Because she's got two personalities, you think? I don't know. I don't know. Look at, so Malaya was supposedly, I think, on a video watching the vigil. Belinda was there. Daniel was there. So I think Malaya showed up allegedly virtually. Why? Why is she like, I don't understand these parents hiding, not only hiding, but not even allowing the community to wrap their arms around you. Right? Like I said the other day, it didn't matter who disagreed with Daniel at the vigil or Malaya. It was there for support, right? They were there for support. The community was for Jack and Lilly. You've got, so I give Daniel the credit for at least going there. I give him the credit for I mean, guys, think about this. He's the stepfather, right? He's the stepfather. Jack and Lily's biological parents, crickets. Crickets. Literally crickets from the two biological parents. And that is very sad. That's very sad. But Victoria, it's not. Victoria says, if the local Facebook community was accusing me of doing something to my kids, I don't think I would go either. Well, was it everybody there? Nobody is going to act a fool there. Absolutely nobody's going to act a fool there. The RCMP was there. People were there that support them as well. And I can guarantee you nobody would act a fool with whether they disagreed with them or not there. Right? So I don't buy it. I don't buy it. You've done one interview in over a month, less than 2 minutes. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less, that at least we have been able to see. Oh, Lori, let me tell you something. I don't believe Daniel either. I don't believe him either whatsoever. There's something that they're not telling us. I didn't think she didn't go because Daniel was there in the case. Daniel should have volunteered to step aside so Malaya could go. No, see, I don't believe that either, Drippy. So you look at Gabby Petito's family, right? Gabby's mom and dad are separated, they're divorced, but they worked together for the goodness of Gabby Petito, right? There are people that you don't like in life. You know, you really don't care for them. You don't want to talk to them, or maybe if it's even family members or whatever, extended family, whatever. But when something happens, it's different, right? It's different, right? Be in Florida, you're right. She hasn't, and to me, that's a little sus. Jonathan's dad is, however, Jonathan's mom is literally looking the police in the eye and trying to get things done for her son. She is advocating for her son, right? She is advocating. So there's that. Fight or flight kicks in. I don't like my baby's father, but we would have to work together for my daughter's sake. Yeah, I think that's exactly what it is. And that's it, Allison. I don't care who's judging me or who's their partner, haters, etc. I'm there for my babies, and that's the only reason. F the people who don't know and are quick to judge. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Listen, I would be like, listen, mother chicken, let's find my kids so I can prove your ass wrong. How about that? Right? Something like that. You just don't see it here, though. You just don't see it. And that's a little weird, if you ask me. It's a little weird. I don't know. I do think that Malaya's mom has a lot to do. I don't know. I feel like she's a very big controlling factor. I feel Daniel's impression of the grandmother is that of a typical abusive man. Perhaps has L.E. where was that? Been able to go on the reservation? I have no idea on that. I would think that they have for sure. I would think that they would have. So this was
Lilly.
the other night. Whoops.
Candlelight vigil in stellar drug in low doses is helping some Nova Scotians find relief from depression.
Hold on one second.
To add a 1 month light vigil to honor siblings Jack and Lilly Sullivan. It marked 1 month since the two young children were reported missing from their home in Lansdowne Station. Angela McIver reports.
Tonight is about saying a prayer, and we're going to light the way home for them.
A paper lantern for 4-year-old Jack, another for 6-year-old Lilly, released into the twilight sky as a beacon of hope.
Illuminate the path for Lilly and Jack. Guide their footsteps home.
One by one, people placed candles, teddy bears, and angels outside the Stellarton RCMP detachment, a growing memorial as many questions are still unanswered.
Investigators remain committed to exploring all possibilities surrounding the children's disappearance. We want to thank all those who provided tips and information. Please know that we're fully engaged in finding out what happened to Lilly and Jack.
Some family members of the two children looked on as dozens of community members showed they care.
It's like every parent's worst nightmare. You don't ever want to have to ever.
I mean, you got to realize the RCMP was there as well. 1 second. So you've got to give Jack credit for not Jack, God, Daniel being there.
Go through something like this, and I think it's good to show them that their community is here for support if they need it.
Search and rescue volunteers have scoured a total of 8.5 square kilometers
Yep.
surrounding the children's home. The latest search happened this past weekend when crews focused on a pipeline trail where a boot print was previously found.
Tell me what that's been like living here in this community and having to watch this unfold day after day.
It's hard because with Facebook, you're on Facebook every morning, check and see if there's an update. You go to the RCMP site to see if there's an update, and then you hear about searches, and your heart just breaks every time because you pray that today will be the day that they bring them home.
Angela McIver, CBC News, Stellarton.
Councillors in Pictou County passed a motion to protect the River John watershed from the impacts of uranium exploration. The vote comes after the
Okay. All right. So there is that. I want to show you guys this one right here. Daniel speaking on this one.
Still missing.
Reading the words from a page he was handed at a vigil for his missing stepchildren, 6-year-old Lilly and 4-year-old Jack Sullivan, Daniel Martel says it brought out a lot of emotions.
They had some RCMP speakers and people from the community, and there was even one guy who drove all the way from Sheet Harbor to come up and show his respect. So I appreciate that.
The children are believed to have wandered away from their home on May 2nd. It's been weeks and not much has turned up since. But Martel is still holding on to hope the children will be found safe.
It doesn't get any easier. I mean, 1 month has passed.
At the vigil, Martel didn't know what to expect, but people came. Strangers stood silent, held candles, and left messages.
What else can you do? It's a way they can show their emotion and as best they can, and that we haven't forgotten.
The children's mother didn't attend the vigil. Martel says the grief has been overwhelming, and online speculation hasn't helped, especially for their daughter that still lives with her.
Put your focus outward around Malaya.
All right, guys. So so when it comes to like those text messages, right, where allegedly Daniel says that Malaya was on her phone, right, that she was on her phone. Malaya says in her statement that she did on the interview that she did, that she was dozing in and out of sleep. Dozing in and out of sleep and being on your phone is two different things, right? So again, if those text messages are true, that means she's lying. Right? She's lying. Malaya also never pleaded for a safe return for her own kids. Yeah, she never, I don't think she ever said to said kidnapper or anything to, you know, bring them back or anything like that. Hello, Angel Mama. Good to see you. Carrie Goldit. Melanie. She didn't, Justin, nor that she loves them, etc. Yep. That's a problem. Big old problem.
And toward the kids, don't attack Malaya, because her mental health is, you know, it's going to be reflected on her daughter. So I don't want anyone attacking Malaya anymore.
The county's warden says he understands a vigil.
It's going to be reflected on her daughter.
I'm Malaya, and toward
their daughter that still lives with her.
Put your focus outward around Malaya and toward the kids. Don't attack Malaya, because her mental health is, you know, it's going to be reflected on her daughter. So I don't want anyone attacking Malaya anymore.
The county's warden says he understands a vigil may seem premature to some, but it's a sign of how deeply the community cares.
I always thought that perhaps it was a little early, and perhaps it would show that we were sort of accepting the inevitable, and maybe we have to. But I think there was still hope here. I don't think they were giving up.
The RCMP is still investigating this as a missing persons case and is encouraging anyone with information to reach out. Hafsa, RFC TV News, Stellarton.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. I don't know if I sent
Jack.
myself those messages. I wanted to go. Let me see if they're on my phone real quick. I can send them to me. Because it's very, very interesting. Maybe it's under photos. Let me show you something. Do I have them? I gotta have them here. Let me just look at like this. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. I'm sorry. I thought I loaded them, but maybe I didn't. Daniel Martell messages. All right, look at this. Okay. This one's a video. Let me see if I can find it like this. I'd rather have it not in a video. What's that? Okay, I'll just use the video. We'll just use the video for time purposes sake. All right, here we go. We pop this up. All right. Here, can I pause it? Okay, he says, I love her. Again, if these are real, if you believe them or not, what it means is someone somewhere is not telling the truth in some of this, right? Whether that is Daniel, Malaya, or someone who made messages. I don't know if that's the case. I can't say it is. I can't say it's not. But here he says, I love her more than anything. That will never change. I'm waiting for that chance to relive our first date over waterfalls and a walk on Big Island Beach with the Daniel you first met. She will know what that means. You damn right that's a red flag, Mr. Sister. Yes. Yes, that's a red flag. The one she first met, what changed along the way? Now, listen, relationships evolve, they change, you know, all of that. But I mean, they've been together 3 years max. So he's admitting he's changed. Yes. Yes. Yeah. He's saying that with the Daniel that she first met. Carmelita, thank you so much, my dear, for renewing the membership. That's scary because I heard he had anger problems. I could see that in my opinion as well. And could be. It could be. But this is the thing. If she started, let's say allegedly, and I just want to make it very clear, we have no evidence that she started a new relationship or anything of that nature. Why would he say her daughter? I don't know if he meant Lilly or if he meant Meadow. But someone just said, well, she could have started a new relationship. And there's no evidence to suggest that of any sort. But just for opinion and speculative purposes, let's say in the theory that would be true. He's only gone 1 day a week. right? He's only gone 1 day a week. He is at home the rest of the time. So if that would have happened, in my opinion, it would have had to have happened online. It would have had to have happened online. He either put his hands on her or he cheated, in my opinion. I don't know. I was thinking about this. Again, we're in a speculative speaking right now, so don't take any of this as fact. But Daniel's brother I've heard that he was living on the property with mom in the RV, and then I've heard he wasn't living in the property with the mom. And I was wondering, is something going on? Could that be? He's getting a divorce allegedly, right? Isn't he getting a divorce? In the process of a divorce? She sounded insecure in the relationship, perhaps. Sorry, but what bothers me is his cousin claims she was going to take the baby to the place, yet the baby never leaves her mother. And the cousin claims she has 3 children. Perhaps Mohawk? The towns to the municipality. Yeah, Justin thought of that too. I don't know. We'll have to see. But they're just not telling us something. And then, so this one, it says, I only wish I could tell you fine details surrounding Malaya and her family and the disappearance. I wish I could tell you fine details surrounding Malaya and her family and the disappearance. Clearly, he's saying that he's not telling everything. Clearly. One brother is in the wedding pic, look-alike Daniel. Justin, that's what I think too. He is not living on the property. He lives down the road. This is according to the local who know the family. So, Drippy. So, he was not on the property the morning Lilly and Jack allegedly went missing. I think there was something that was going on with either the cousin or Daniel's brother, and she had her older kids to get away from Daniel. See, I don't think she's hiding them. I don't see it. I don't see her hiding them whatsoever. Not to get this big. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey. This one says something like, leaving the baby with me with my cousin, but 5 minutes alone with her mother after the first. Damn, does anyone got these messages? It's hard to see. Lilly and Jack called me dad and came for me for everything. Never Malaya. She has no control over the kids. And they never listened to her. Right? He also said that he was the only one that ever took them outside. That only ever took them outside. Now, Malaya, she didn't make it sound like that. She said, well, she just said we never went outside to they never went outside alone. Right? That's what she said. I think I just got those messages. One second. Okay. They're not smart. If they had hidden the kids, the RCMP would have found them. Yeah. Yep. Lisa, no way, no how. Those kids are just hidden, tucked away like that. I mean, the RCMP almost aimlessly, good to see you, honey. From almost the get-go, the RCMP says they don't believe they're alive. And they said that just after a few days, which is, I feel like they have to know something. They know a lot more. I think this included Daniel, Malaya, and the other family members. Their stories always, oh my God, their stories definitely always change. That is absolute. All right. 1 month after the two siblings went missing in Nova Scotia, there are seemingly no answers in the search for Lilly and Jack Sullivan. To mark the somber milestone, a candlelight vigil was planned for Monday at 8:30. May 2nd, the sister and brother aged 4 and 6 were reported missing on the morning of May 2nd from their home on Gairloch Road in Lansdowne Station, which is about 30 kilometers from New Glasgow. The children's stepfather, Daniel Martel, said Lilly and Jack were at home Friday morning with him, his partner, and their baby. Quote, I was ahead of the helicopters, ahead of the drones, screaming as loud as I can until my throat hurt, running through water that was up to my waist, he said. Quote, they hate being wet and cold, so they immediately would have came back to the house. The only two footprints are right beside the house facing the road, and that's it. Now, do y'all... In one of those messages that I was trying to find a second ago, in one of those messages that we were, if it's real or whatever, he says that Malaya allegedly said, should I call the police? Should I call 911? Okay, I'll sing to y'all. I see your messages. Remind me. Police did not say that there was boot prints in the front yard. They said that there was a boot print of some sort, but they didn't ever confirm if it was theirs. In Daniel's interview, he said the prints were in the backyard about 10 feet away. Yes, that as well. Yes, absolutely. He did say that. Does Daniel's brother have a background? Just curious. One of the brothers allegedly does have a background. Remember, manipulators will try to covertly get people look at someone else to take the heat off themselves. Oh, absolutely. Or they will try to some people just don't talk at all, and there are some people that want to explain everything to try to get you to believe them. And just because they don't have a background doesn't mean they haven't broken the law before. Absolutely. I mean, everyone's broken the law at some point, right, in their life. And some just get away with it. There's covered. There was a lot of birthdays yesterday. A lot of birthdays, to say the very least. Hold on, guys. Oh, my that GoFundMe. Do y'all know how much it is now for Whitney Decker? Guess how much it is? $608,000. God bless every one of you guys that donated to that. It's at $608,000 now. And I just can't imagine. $608,000. Over $500,000. Doesn't matter what Daniel does at this point. He's been convicted by the public, which is ridiculous. Well, Mama Angie, nobody can convict anybody. There's court of public opinion, and then there's conviction in the courts. And it doesn't matter what any of us think, right? Doesn't matter what anybody thinks. It's what the RCMP and the court can prove. That's what it is. Whether whoever did something to this. From day one, I have been almost that these kids either walked out or they both have to know, in my opinion. And that's just that. Well, and Lori, the RCMP makes it very clear that they automatically assume that this is a foul, that it's foul play. And I think there's nothing wrong with that, especially when it comes to a kid or someone missing, right? I know, Sierra. I don't think I couldn't either. I couldn't either. The person that was organizing the GoFundMe, this mom, like I said yesterday, has to plan 3 funerals. And, she's going to have to take time off work, obviously, for she can get her head straight and all that. So, Roxy, I don't think anybody, I don't know. I mean, I really don't. Anybody could do that. 1 second here. All right. Moving ahead here. I just, I don't think I could do it at all. So I don't guess there's going to be any more sort of searches for Lilly and Jack anytime. There's nothing planned that I'm aware of. And I think that they probably went back out there to go and see if just to make sure that they wasn't out in specific areas before they might start
searching
looking
the woods
elsewhere.
behind me here near Gairloch Road in Lansdowne Station, continuing the search for 2 children who went missing in the area on Friday morning. Police say multiple search and rescue teams, drones, police dogs, and 2 DNR helicopters are searching the area in Pictou County. The missing children are 6-year-old Lilly Sullivan and 4-year-old Jack Sullivan, who were last seen on Gairloch Road around 10 a.m. on Friday. Police say the terrain and sheer size of the wooded area has created some challenges for those on the ground.
I have no information currently on any particular leads. Obviously, it's a huge wooded area with lots of potential. So we're just keeping all avenues open and ensuring we're covering off the entire area with a very structured search.
RCMP say no evidence of abduction, so an Amber Alert was not sent out. Police say the children were believed to have wandered away. A vulnerable missing person alert was distributed across Pictou County following their disappearance. Police say the search will continue until officers and crews are instructed otherwise.
We are going to keep searching. That's our job right now. And
What's
we're
up
going
with
to no
Widow,
stopping.
baby?
We have lots of officers here on the scene that are
Where's
parents
she
themselves, and we
been?
can certainly feel for this family. And
Hold
our
on.
priority is to bring these kids home safe.
6-year-old Lilly Sullivan is described as having light brown.
Widow, I've been thinking about you. Is she? What? Are you sick? Taking medicine. Hopefully, we'll text. I hope you're okay, honey. She had surgery. Bless your heart. You got to get on the road again, girl. Check bro on this. I think he is on. Perhaps.
Hair and might be wearing a pink sweater, pants, and boots. Jack Sullivan has short blonde hair and was wearing blue dinosaur boots at the time of his disappearance. About 160 people in total are helping with the search, most of them being search and rescue volunteers from the surrounding area.
Yes.
Police are asking anyone with knowledge of the children's whereabouts to contact the Pictou County RCMP. People are being asked to stay out of the area to allow for the search to proceed. Mitchell Bailey, Global News, Lansdowne Station, Nova Scotia.
Lori, I have a picture somewhere. I saw these searchers in the woods, and like they were having a really hard time getting through all of that brush. It was crazy. If a liar, in my opinion, a liar, and he's changed stories just because he says so, do you believe that? Hell no. Hell no. Okay, Mama Angie, and there's that as well. Daniel, again, that text, if you believe it, she supposedly, and Mama Angie, I've not been able to verify this, but is saying that there are emails to prove she called the school. So let's say she called the school. What did they say about 6:30 or 6:13? Or I can't remember what time it was. So if she called the school at, something is definitely not right. Right? And to me, that she called the school makes it even more bizarre for me. Even more bizarre for me. Because let's say she calls at 6 a.m. Right? 6 a.m. The last time they allegedly seen or heard the kids was around 6:17. That's what it was. Thank you, Ken. 6:17. Yes, Lilly and Jack will not be in the school today. Lilly has a cough. Okay. 6:17. So an hour and 40 minutes or so later, you and Daniel are in a panic because you don't know where Lilly and Jack are. Okay. So did you get up and check on them to make sure that they couldn't go to school that morning? Did you check if they had a fever at any point? Is the school even open at 6 a.m.? Good question. Good question. I mean, most schools, you can't call at 6 a.m., but you might be able to leave a message. If real message, I'm so glad Daniel sent those messages. He's digging him and Malay even deeper. Yes. Yes. And that's the thing, Rainbow. And that's the thing I always say. People who it looks suspicious already, and they actually think, I say this all the time, they actually think they are helping themselves when they're trying to patch this leak, right? This hole, and then 3 more spring up because of what you just said. And you're like, oh, well, that doesn't really make sense, right? So then you have to patch those 3 leaks, and then 6 come up. And it is just, that is what Don and Candace did. That is what Edgar and KK did. I think Lily probably wanted to go to school that day. I don't know. I don't know. You know, it did they miss a lot of school? I don't know, but I think it's I still don't understand why 2 days what did Tom say? Tom and Beth? For a cough. I don't get it. Now there was the whooping cough going around, but how does the RCMP rate as far as competence in solving crimes? Anyone know in the area? Well, they've been under I think of all these things when I start talking. There is a lot of people are talking about the alert that supposedly went out if at 5 p.m. Did they ever get a search warrant to the neighbor's property, the one who wouldn't let them on the property? I don't know. I don't know. And that's the thing, like, I don't even know if the neighbor would actually let them on the property or wouldn't. The Amber Alert is the same as a vulnerable person's alert. Well, there was a neighbor who was kind of complaining about what time these alerts went out, and only like one of them went out or something like that. Okay, look at this. Malaya has over 100 friends now, and she did update her Facebook again. Lives in New Glasgow, Nova Scotia. But she has over 100 friends requests now, or 100 friends, and single. And then she's got Jack and Lily on there. I wonder, did she actually have a lot of photos of Jack and Lily? I mean, or is she just using the photos that the media is using? I just wondered that. I was just curious. Perhaps Rainbow. I just seen a notification where Travis Decker was spotted in Ohio. Oh, hell. Let me see here. I don't see that. Travis Decker, Ohio. Where was it? Where did you see it at? Vehicles they are. Then they did. When she got back home on Wednesday, they were allowed to park vehicles there again. Vehicles they were. They then. Vehicles they. Then they did. And then when she got back home Wednesday, they were allowed to park vehicles there again. There were 2 alerts. Okay, this is what I want to see. There were 2 alerts that went out on the first woman on about 2 p.m. Friday afternoon, and the second one is in a wider area at 4:35 p.m. Saturday. Got it. I don't know. I think there was a typo. I was trying to read it. Funny how the bio dad is all about posting to help find the kids, but not one thing as Malaya or mom. They lawyered up and said, has the bio dad been speaking? I don't think the bio parents is the ones that doesn't seem like they've been crap in this. I think they maybe did wander off, but in a different direction than they think. But how? How, Lisa? How? Okay. How does that happen? I'm looking to see if Travis Decker was actually in Ohio, but it's just made up bullshit. There should have been a scent. There should have been something. No. I don't see anything about Travis Decker in Ohio. Probably something made up again. Let me check one more thing here. Hold on. The McCall, Idaho Police Department reported about 3:30 p.m. that officers received a sighting of Travis Decker, 32. Oh. Uh-oh. Hold on, guys. Look at this. 1 second. Getting some breaking news here. Give me 2 seconds. Take this down. Let me pop this up. Ooh. McCall PD. The McCall Police Department has received notifications of possible sightings of Travis Decker, a triple unaliver suspect in Chelan, am I saying that right? County, Washington. Please be aware that there are investigating these reports. Dispatch should be notified of first-person sightings, not rumors, text, or online chatter. If you believe you have seen these individuals, please contact dispatch. Let's see here. Live updates. What's this? Is today Wednesday? Uh-oh. All right, guys. Okay, guys. I'm going to end this and come back immediately. There's please don't mention any creators in here. They're doing a press conference right now. So there's some things coming in I'm getting. I'll be right back. I just need to change my cover I will be right back because I got to cover this. We'll continue to talk about Lilly and Jack just here in a second, but there is shit coming in right now, so I gotta come back. I'll be right back. Promise. Like 2 minutes. I'm not playing the intro or anything. I'm just coming straight back.